Did someone? Yeah, good to see you. You leaving?
ADHD moment. Yes, I can see that. Yeah, it's probably right out.
Yeah.
I'm dropping you off, okay? I'm going to night.
Okay.
You be good now, okay?
I won't.
What was that?
What was that?
Did you say you won't?
Yeah, multiple here who would gladly shock your ass for that.
Raven's being a bratty.
You want to say that again?
Oh, my turn. This is quite the place to be in.
You want to say it again?
What was that?
Blue is food
I
with
won't.
consequences.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on
I.
if for some reason he activates during the night, and you see them standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would only
Who got him? And how?
Clip that.
The puppet.
Yes, you are.
You're fucking bottom. Yes, you are. You're a bottom. That's right.
Entity of things.
Yes, you're a
Ain't
bottom.
that right, Raven?
Why do you keep telling me about this?
You are.
What's
You're a
what-
bottom,
why-
not me. Listen, I'm the toppiest top, the
what
top,
is
the
your
top, the cream of
truth?
the crop, the cream of the cute bottom. How dare you? I am the
Damn
cute
right
bottom.
you
How
are.
dare you?
Season
I am the toppiest top, the top, the top, the cream of the crop that
Chat,
just
we
does
clip
stuff.
this.
Lock and drop.
We clip this
Hey,
moment. Are not insects.
I'm wonderful. That's okay. I'm
And-
pansexual. I like
What's your
pans.
kind of frying pan then?
Yeah, you love them pans, don't ya?
You like frying
Oh.
pans, woks, cast
You
irons, you like...
cast iron. Cast iron, of course. Cast iron.
You to warm up my sausage.
Did you know you cook chicken in cast iron?
What? Hi everyone. I think everything's working. Let me make sure everything's working. But hello. Hello. Oh, yeah, the bell's working. Music's working. I think I'm up. I'm live. Hi, Chase. Hi. I need to get my YouTubes up too, because we are dual streaming tonight. So I should definitely get that up and running. View my channel. Yes, please. Yep. There we go. Ha ba 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 ba. Hi. It's good to be back. Hey, chat. I have a room I can actually craft in. It's amazing. It's amazing, I tell you. Oh, jeez. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna pop out my YouTube chat. Let's pop that out. Hey, cat. I know, right? It only took me 6 months to actually clean my room enough for me to use it. I don't think my sound alert is working, however. Or at least, I don't know if I can hear them. You might be able to. Yep, definitely can't hear them. But at least you can. And that's what's important. But yes, I have open space. Alright, let me do this. I got this camera. And it's really kind of zoomed in. So I kind of feel like this almost kind of needs to go like that. There we go. Kato! Hey! You're cooking right now at the moment? Well, Chase, don't get that arm. You shouldn't be cooking. Make sure you stay at a nice, comfortable temperature. Bonk! No bonk! Also, I can't hear sound alerts. Unfortunately, it's just because everything's set up for VR, and here I am not in VR. Alright. So, I finally was able to get, my room, like I said, cleaned up enough to actually be able to do things in it. Some french fries and totally not chicken nuggets. No Shockies, no. I'm getting ready to work with some sharps, and so therefore Shockies would be a bad idea. Safety first, then fun. Alright, I need to get my table out so I can set up my sewing machine, and then we will I have no clue what I'm doing here. Then we'll get this started. Alright. Move some things out of the way. I'm going to need this. So currently, so tonight I'm going to be working on Azabeth's head a little bit more. And Azabeth's head needs a shit ton, I kid you not, of feathers. This is the reason why I said feather hell. It's because I need like a shit ton of them. Sabertooth, hello. It is a Medea air conditioner, yes. That is how I stay cool in this room. Otherwise, the temperature gets up into the 85s. Look, it's Bob. Bob? Bob? I'm confused. Oh, so much stuff for, I know, right? This is all Raven. Well, and also some extra. But this is all Raven. The head mannequin. Oh yeah, down there. Don't worry, that'll come back out. Alright. Let me up and over and down. Yes, it can. Yes. Yeah, I like my Medea for sure. We have another one in my bedroom that is the U-shaped kind that lets the window go down inside it. I have a feeling I might have put this too high. I think 10,000. Yeah, I think 10,000, but I'm not 100% sure on. Yeah, that is going to be way too tall for me. Let's go down one. There we go. So I had someone send me an Amazon package, by the way. I was told I'm not allowed to open it until I was on stream, and I'm assuming when they get on stream, then I can maybe open it, but we'll see. So it's just gonna live back there. I'm kind of bleeding out in the light, aren't I? Let's turn that down. How's that? Is that better? Kinda. All right, there's that. Very nice. Yeah, they're not a bad air conditioner, that's for sure. Do I want to be comfortable or do I want to use my stool? I think I'm going to be comfortable. But yeah, dance practice went a little bit long today. I meant, what kind of sewing machine do I use for fursuits? I use a Singer. It's a Singer heavy duty. I forget the actual model number. I am sure I can find it if I look. I want to say it's like a 520C. How expensive? This sewing machine was about $300. So this sewing machine is computerized. And it's pretty durable, but it was fairly expensive when I bought it. It was about $300 for me. And I think even then it was on sale. All right. Let me take this down. Here is Azabeth's head. We'll give a question in Discord when I have a chance. Okay. Yeah, let me just zip this on here real quick, and then we will take a quick look. Nice. I mean, it is a few years old, so I mean that kind of makes sense that it would not necessarily cost the same anymore. Let me pull this up. I'm taking a look. Also, I'm gonna just grab this and pull this over here. You got proof? Oh, you got a proof. Okay. I will be right here. What? Why? Oh. Duh. Alright, so Azabeth here has two horns. They go on magnetically. Like roughly so. And then these come up. There we go. Give you kind of a view of what she looks like. There she is. There she is. And she actually has a bunch of feathers that are supposed to go on her. And that's what we're working on tonight. So I got two of the colors already done. These are the front feathers. So there's going to be like 3 triangles worth of like feathers up here, or like here and on the sides, and then the feathers are going to get bigger as they go back. So that's what we're working on first. Is we're just going to work on feathers, getting those ready. I need to find my black thread so I can finish those, and then yeah. Come here, stuff. You can push back just a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to make my screen bigger. So I can see a little bit better. Anyone that wants to message, and then we'll put this right next to it. But yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. I need to find the black thread, which is probably in here somewhere. That's rope. That is not thread. That's my white thread. It's not my black thread. Okay. Let's go and put that shut. Did I put it in here? I did not. I did not put it in there. Okay. Oh, I just found it. It's right there. So I took my sewing machine to Anthrocon because I needed to finish on Raven and finish on Azabeth as much as I could. And I discovered when I got home that my all my clips dumped out into my basket. I'm going to use my stool. Alright, let me see here. Okay. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get you this all set up. Okay, so we got that ready. We got this ready. Alright, let me, we'll start on this set of feathers here. There's 18 feathers here, although I feel like, if I remember right, I'm only using $16 of them. So the fun part after getting all these sewn up is going to be actually going to be hand sewing all these onto the head. All these get to be hand sewn. Luckily, all this can be flat stitched. I have a bad feeling that I've bird nested. I may need to increase the thread tension just a little bit. Oof. That is not a pretty feather. realized I didn't even do my back stitch on that one. Excuse me. Hey, how's it going? Let me take these out because these are no longer being used. And there's this one, really. I'm just working on Azabeth's head today. Just trying to get her feathers done. I have a couple pre-mates I want to start doing, and unfortunately that does require me to be done with my current projects. So there's a couple projects that are currently in my wings right now. So obviously, Azabeth here, I want to start. I got Raven's feet paws I need to do. Not too bad eating dinner, being reminded that I need to get some new straps for your slime trackers made. Oh! Well, I Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, done. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit by not picking up, like not really picking up the needle. I'm just kind of sewing each one, and then when I cut them out, I'll cut them loose from each other. I think this is like the song for all adults. Hi Dakota, how's it going? Unfortunately, I can't hear my, Starlight, hello. I'm doing good, thank you. Unfortunately though, my sound alert is broken, mainly just because they're outputting to the wrong output as far as, not to my headphones. Which sucks. But I'm doing good, thank you. We are working on Azabeth's feathers for her dragon. And so therefore, I am what I affectionately call Feather Hell. Because I get to make 1 billion of them. But anyway, so I guess while I'm building this, I could tell everyone what I did over the weekend.
Oh!
So over the weekend,
hello.
I went to a gaming convention, or gaming and cosplay convention called Gen Con, which is located in Indianapolis, Indiana. And we stayed there from Thursday all the way up until Sunday evening. I had a lot of fun. I only brought Raven, so as far as fursuit goes, I did not full suit. Luna's feet paws are starting to get age and deteriorate a little bit, so I need to do some reinforcing on her feet paws. But otherwise, yeah, I took Raven. We and I fursuited with her on Friday and Saturday, including in the cosplay parade that they have. Hi, TFP streamers. Starlight decided to switch to PC, too lazy to sign in to personal. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much for the follow on the group channel. I appreciate it. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. Once we hit 1250, so just under 200 more followers, I will be doing a face reveal, and this gets to come off. But until then, there is a lot more content that I want to do with you guys. One of which, thank you for the posture check. And then also I see that hydrate. Let me finish this one. Let me finish this one feather. We'll get that right quick. So, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. So, my next VR chat stream, by the way, is going to be Friday. I'm considering, Thank you. I like my pup mask. Mr. S makes really good pup masks. Three feathers from being done with the blue. Well, this side of blue. And then I get to turn them all. And then so the bottoms. But yeah, my first pup hood is actually a pink and black pup hood. I actually let a friend borrow it, and they haven't returned it yet, but that's okay, because I have this one, and then I also have my second oldest mask right there. Actually third, because I have a third one. I have 4 pup masks. I'm just realizing. Wait. Yeah, 4. But yeah. By the way, riding a roller coaster in a pup mask is awesome. I'll be going to Kings Island for their Pride Night in a couple weeks, and I tell you what, it's an experience. All right. Okay. So that's that. I'm trying to decide, by the way, if I want to go ahead and set the purple and then cut it all out, or cut out all the blue and then do the purple. Oh geez. Yeah, this one is all messed up. So I actually purposely made excess in case I messed one up too bad. And with this being nested, I don't I don't feel comfortable with doing it, using it, so I'm going to X that one out. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and at least cut. One. But yeah, we went to DrinkCon. We got a bunch of stuff. I got a new stuffy to add to my collection because I collect stuffies like nothing else. Quite literally, the corner of my bedroom is like weighed down with stuffed animals. Okay, so I got them cut into strips. I guess I might as well just finish that. I was kind of tight tonight on what I was gonna do per stream, mainly because, well, with my dance class, is in VR. So I was very tempted to just stay in VR and stream, but I had given. I had put it up to a vote, and the vote from my community said to do a craft stream. So here we are, doing a craft stream, which is fine. I really do enjoy making things, and so this is nice and lightweight. And now that my room is clean, I can do more craft streams. I was actually thinking about this as we were, as I was going live, but I was thinking about making a channel point redeem, that I would draw something. Because I want to learn how to, I want to get better at drawing. I want to learn how to draw. But that, basically you would spend the channel point redeem and say, you know, draw something or sketch something easy, you know, whatever, or try to sketch, you know, something, and I actually go and I try to sketch it. I would sketch it badly because, you know, I'm not that good. And by doing that, I would actually improve my drawing skills. Because, like, I have ideas up here on what I want to do. Because I do want to eventually set up like a booth at a furry convention, like Anthrocon or Midwest Fur Fest, places like that. But I have the skills, right, to make things. I can make things, and I can make fursuits, and I definitely have thought about that, but I've thought about other products as well. Some products that I've not seen being done in just in general. So if I could get those made, you know, if I could make those, if I can make them happen, maybe fulfill a need. But I don't know. What do you think, chat? I think that's a good idea as far as like a channel point redeem. Was have me pull out a sketchbook and I draw something. Okay, those are all cut out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to toss this, and then I think I'm going to go ahead, do the purples, and then we'll turn. Okay, so on to purple. So we're going to do purple now. Same thing. I'm tempted to reposition my cloth though, because things just don't feel like they're lining up right, cloth-wise. So we're going to do that. Okay. So this topper right here is not included. We're going to do everything else. I would like to, as far as like going to conventions and actually like dealing at conventions, I thought about like a year or two. That's kind of my timeline. What the heck am I doing? Okay. I'm going to do that side first. And then we'll do that side. This cloth is very slippery. And that's what's getting me right now. Is this cloth is being very, very slippery. That should help. And then what I'm going to do I'm going to cut off the excess. There's a tone in this song, by the way, that is making me I think I'm getting a pop-up in VR chat. And then I look up just long enough to realize, wait a minute, I'm not in VR chat right now. I don't know what that says. I don't know what that says, chat. Does that mean I spend too much time in VR chat? Maybe. And I've thought about, like, especially since, like, in beginning of August-ish, let me check this out. Let me cut this. I need to check something. Because I think I'm slipping again. I think that my cloth isn't lined up. So we're gonna start that. Okay. We're gonna pin that real quick. See if we can't keep it from sliding more. Oh, geez. Need to make sure that tensioner stays down. I probably don't play VRC as much as you. No, I absolutely don't. I would say I only get on VR 1, 2, 3 nights a week, normally. If you ask Azabeth, I get on too much. But yeah, I get on probably 3 nights a week, but when I get on, I'm usually on for minimum of 4 hours. Like today, I got on VR because my dance class was in VR. And that class lasted, actually, up until about 10 minutes before I went live. It was only scheduled to go till 8. And I had to tell the instructor, I'm sorry, I have to go. Let's see, I'm trying to think of... Oh, so 2 weeks is IndieFurCon, which IndieFurCon will be the next convention I go to. I'm looking forward to going to that one. I have some friends that will be going as well, so that's always fun. Unlike last year where I only went for 1 day, I am going all 3 days. So that's going to be fun. We're going to be staying at a local campground. Oh. Oh. Let me pop this over here. Excuse me. This is some nice show music. Okay, I need to cut that thread because it's getting hung up. But yeah, so I'm hoping to have Azabeth's head done and feathered by next IFC, or IFC, so 2 weeks? Really? Okay, alright, fine. Let's see what's going on. Now we got. Okay. I love the bird nest. Quite literally on the first stitching, it nested on me. Much better. What am I catching on? Okay. That goes under, that goes around, and then we pull tight. What am I catching on? Alright. Cool. There is one feather, however, that is getting axed out of this one, and that's that one right there. Okay. So that's all my purple feathers and my blue feathers. I just need to now flip them inside out, or flip them right side out rather, and sew them on the bottom. And then my little feathers will be done. So, in one moment, I'm going to go and grab something I'm missing. I have a pair of hemostats that will work well to help turn things. I think these will help. The other ones I actually turned with a pair of needle nose pliers, so I'm gonna try it. There's a turning tool that I've seen other creators using. It basically looks like a pair of calipers. I would love to get to that. Get that rather. One feather turned. I estimate it's probably taking me about 30 seconds or so to get these flipped fully out and looking proper. Yay. But yeah. Otherwise, my week so far has been pretty good. They just made us repave our driveway, at least toward the beginning of the street. So that was fun. They did that all like last week as we were getting ready to go, and then they finally let us pull back into the driveway today. Yay! I am looking forward to seeing how Elizabeth is going to look, especially with once she has her feathers. So after I'm done with these small feathers, we're gonna lay them out. But the next set of feathers is actually, I need to do some medium-sized feathers. And I'm thinking probably need to do probably about 10 of each. So 40 more feathers. Maybe that's a bit too much. We'll probably start with 5 of each. And then I can go to a large feather. To finish out the back. And the feathers, one of the benefits of them will be that they'll also cover up the zipper that's in the back. I'm thinking of disguising a zipper pull as a feather because she has some dexterity issues, as Beth does. So if I make a feather zipper pull, that might actually benefit. Okay. Almost done flipping these inside out, or right side out. At least the purple ones, and then I have the blue ones. And then we can sew up the bottoms. And then we'll finally be adding. So I'm hoping for the end of the stream tonight, or at least have the crown on. But that also depends on how quickly I can get this done. What time is it? It's 10:30. I think the feathers are going to just add a layer. I mean, obviously it adds a layer of complexity, but I think it's going to add and really kind of tie her in. It's kind of like Raven without her feathers, you know. Raven was looking pretty good without her feathers. And then I added the feathers, and then she looks awesome. Let's grab a hydrate real quick. Blue. Hemostats are just a little too pointy. But honestly, I think that's probably why they're turning so well as well. They're not bad. I like this. I like these beats. Let's see, 3, 6, 9 more to go after this one. And then we'll be sewing up the bottoms. I haven't decided, by the way, if I'm going to use a straight stitch or zigzag. On the other ones, I use a straight stitch. It seems to work okay. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll just do a straight stitch. There we go. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Ever so slowly. When we get done with this chat, remind me to show you real quick what Asbeth is supposed to look like. That's in about, oh, well, that's in 3 feathers. I'll show you what Asbeth is supposed to look like so you can kind of get an idea of all the feathers. And why so small? Well, why so small is a preference of Asbeth. Happy wife, happy life, right? So, if what Asbeth wants, she gets. Well, also anything that the client wants gets, so. Last feather to turn. Last feather to turn. For now. Okay, cool. So that is the last feather to turn. Let me share with you what Asbeth is supposed to look like when it's all said and done. Alright. Let me do this. Well, apparently I only have 4% left on my battery. That's wonderful. Alright, I'll show you Asbeth's ref sheet then. There you go. So now you know I have to do all the different color feathers. There's four different color feathers that I'm doing. And all. Alright. I'm going to do one of these in zigzag and see how it turns out. And then maybe I'll continue that trend if it turns out good. Because zigzag will let me get closer to the edge. I have a feeling this first one's is causing a bird's nest. Yep. Let's find out. Because, oh yeah, look at that. That's horrible. Let's try that again. That could quite literally is disgusting. Okay. Grab a hold of the access thread, kind of give me something to be able to grab a hold of. And now I get to make a string of feathers. seem to be stuck. There we go. I'm kind of keeping an eye on my bobbin there because it seems like my bobbin's starting to get a little low. But with these being as short of a seams as they are, shouldn't make that big of a difference. I'm trying to remember the original plan here. At least the count. I think the count was going to be I was going to do the count at, that's all my purples. Alright, let's just go ahead and cut these. I think my original plan was for 4 of each. Asbeth, did you just knock? Did you just knock? Hi, love. Hi.
I just wanted to rest downstairs.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you. I'm working on feathers.
You see?
And now I cut all the excess thread off. I'll probably do some extra trimming right before I install, because some of these, even now, the thread is a little long for my liking. But I need to find out if I can sharpen these scissors, because these scissors are I feel like they're getting a little dull. Unfortunately. But being that they're all metal, I would assume the answer is yes, that I absolutely can get these sharpened. Or learn how to sharpen them. But I am showing 3 colors out of the 4 right now, ready to get mounted. Okay, I can do it. I think I might have enough for the brew. Get a nice long string of feathers. Okay. Okay. Let's pull you out. Oh. There goes that. And that is actually the end of the bobbin as well. all that created. I just need to finish these. Even though technically I could finish the top crown without them, or without this, it's just better to get them all done. Alright, done. Just topping that feather gets the groove. Ah, come on. Just need you to finish. Itty bitty feathers. Gotta love them. Adjust that tension just a little bit. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. One more. And then we're a hand sewing team. Okay. Okay. That's my tailbone. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I am actually going to pull the bobbin. We're going to use the bobbin thread to hand sew. I'm going to pull that out of the way. We're gonna get this out of the way. We'll clean up our table just a little bit. And then we will start on the next one. Or start on sewing feathers. Okay, so I'm going to put that here for now. Let's get these out of the way. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. Let's bring you over. So I need 4 of each color to start. Okay, 4 dark blue, 4 light blue, 4 dark purple, 4 lighter purples. Alright, the next thing I need to do is look at the feather pattern, because I think if I remember right, it is kind of Alright. I got my thread, got my feathers. So I think starting with starting right here, and I'm going to start with 2. The next row is 4. Yeah, I think that will do us just nicely. Let me actually move this camera just a little bit. Ah. Hey Yasha, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. Also, apparently at least one of my sound alerts is working. It's good to know. But how are you doing, Yasha? Been having problems? Yeah, so with my sound alerts, the sound alerts are not really, I don't have them really set up for or at least the audio source, I guess, I don't know. It's not set up really for IRL stream, it's more set up for VR. So when I do an IRL stream, it just kind of breaks. But I did hear that, and I think that was coming from an alert box. So right now what we're doing is we're adding Azabeth's feathers to her head. The way I'm going to do this is row by row. Okay. Aw. Being in VR just made... Oh no! I'm so sorry, Digital. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry, Digital. I know usually I'm in VR and tonight I'm kind of doing a little bit different. But oh, you're going to get... He was going to a newish group. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry. Okay, these goggles are just like... I don't want to get rid of the goggles because I kind of need them at least for the first row. But I'm needing to tie a small knot. Okay, that's in and here's out. Okay, so I understand, Digital. I'm sorry, hon. I wish I was in VR. Just so I could give you all the hugs and hang out and do all the things. Okay. Well, Digital, for you, I prescribe 1 hour of cartoons That just seems like that was kind of interesting how it just cut right off. Alright, so I'll take a picture. And we're going to send that over to Azabeth. Alright. Which one haven't I touched yet? I haven't touched that one. Okay, well that's the one I'm gonna do. Next. I think what I'm gonna have to do to get the geese to lay down the way that I want them to is once I have these in place, I'm actually probably gonna put a stitch. Just kind of keeping them locked. I might do that. I will digital. I think you can put up with the torture that I'm putting you through. I need you to squeeze your stuffy as hard as possible.
We getting down with the sound of the old school vibe. Keep it alive with my tribe survive. Everybody know we gon' do it like this. Come on, everybody, don't stop, don't quit. Don't stop, don't quit. Don't stop, don't quit. Getting down with the sound of the old school vibe. Keep it alive with my tribe survive. Everybody know we gon' do it like this. Come on, everybody, don't stop, don't quit. Quit, 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 don't quit. Quit, 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 don't quit. Quit, quit,
Alright. Let's do this one. And I think this one. Yeah, I like that. This one definitely needs to be 4. And then, honestly, I think that at this point, it doesn't, over here, it doesn't need tied down. It's just these front 3 kind of need a little bit extra support. So, that's where I'll give it. I'll give it a little bit extra support there.
Something's wrong, I feel it circling like vultures round my brain. Couldn't see the danger in your eyes. Draw me in, got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A sour serenade, you're ringing out your praise. Your love's a wreck and you know it's wrong. I was deaf to the ringing bells, warning me to stay, deafened by the sirens, soothing lies. I can't leave, I am in too deep, been sinking for a while, prisoner to the same thing I despise, devoted to a fake. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your praise. Your love's a wreck and you know it's wrong.
Alright.
Same story. You lose to love and glory. It's over. Same story. You lose to love and glory. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your praise. Your love's a wreck and you know it's wrong. It's over.
Ah.
It's over. Same story. You
Okay. Save it in. Come out over here.
Lately I'm up at night. Oh, I can't get sleep. Waiting for the sunlight to shine its
Alright. Like I said, these top three are definitely going to need a little bit of fixing. The other thought I have is Elizabeth is pretty much always going to have these goggles on, so maybe I don't need to secure as well as I thought I needed to. Also, I thought I dropped one. Let's put dark blue, dark purple, light blue, and purple for the next layer. And then this one we'll do light purple. Hey Nick, how's it going? I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? I'm thinking honestly that I need to have one more row. Alright, so I'm thinking like dark, light, or rather dark purple. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I think that is a good start. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, thank you. Just so we're on this row. What I'm gonna do is kind of stage these up here. Okay, so that's my next row. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good, thank you. Just getting Azabeth's, or working on Azabeth's head. As you see, I got a ton of feathers to put on. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Maybe I don't need that back row. Actually, yeah, well... That back row is... maybe I do. Okay, there's that. I'm going to... Okay. Thank you, Nick, by the way, for the head pats. Also, Nick, it's been a minute. I'm glad to see you. Okay, so we have those. Next.
Like it ain't no thing.
Okay. So I have 2 more rows after that one. Two more rows of 4. And then after those are sewn on, then I can, for the top, I can move on to medium feathers. And then I'll have these to fill in the others. If I have to, I will connect these a little bit better together to make them lay further down, but I think honestly they're gonna lay fine. So we're just going to take a photo. I'm going to send it to Azabeth and say, and just kind of as the idea. Then we'll strip off the back 2 rows so I know where we stopped. And then we also, Azabeth has them on the, has these on the side, so that will definitely add some color there. Obviously we'll do the sides before we do the rest of the medium, and then that will kind of guide us as far as like where to start the medium. So, alright. Well, chat, it is midnight here, and I am quickly losing power, or energy. So I think I am going to go ahead and raid out for those that are on Twitch, and in stream for those that are on YouTube. I want to thank every single one of you for joining me tonight. I do appreciate you joining me and just watching. If you like what you see, please make sure to follow. That way or subscribe if you're on YouTube. That way when I go live next, you get notified. Alright, well, let's go ahead and raid. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and read out to Timmy. Alright. Who's doing day 50 of their subathon, so let's go ahead and send it over their way. Like I said, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a wonderful night.